Hey, welcome. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining me. Today's reading is the person on your mind. What do they want you to know? Whether it's a platonic connection, romantic. What do they want you to know? How are they feeling right now? And we have three groups for you to choose from. Group one, the aquamarine. No, actually, sorry. The green aventurine crystal. Group two, the black obsidian. And group three, the amethyst. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. If you do need a moment to choose your group, go ahead and pause the video if you need to, so you can take a moment, but I will see you all in your readings. Hello, if you have chosen the first group. Why do I keep messing this group up? Okay, so if you've chosen the first group, the green aventurine crystal, then this reading is for you. The person on your mind, what is it that they want you to know that they maybe haven't told you yet, or maybe haven't had the courage or confidence to tell you? Who knows? So we have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles also in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse too. So for some of you, it feels like this person that you're asking about, these are things that they want you to know, but maybe they feel like you wouldn't be able to hear them out if they were to like say these things to you. But it feels like they want you to know that they want you to take better care or consideration of them or over their emotional well-being. Because of that, they could be feeling emotionally detached from you. Like they could feel like they're losing you or losing their, connection to you. They also want you to know that they haven't been honest about something in their life, possibly something in their life that is falling apart. And this is something that used to provide them peace, stability. It could also be about their work, their career, and so something in relation to that, something that used to make them happy or just give them some type of peace, could be not working out, and that's something that they want to tell you, but something that they feel like you wouldn't want to hear. Not that you wouldn't be interested. For some of you, they could feel like you would have an "I told you so" kind of, vibe about it, or they feel like maybe you would see the situation as their fault. So maybe they feel like you would kind of hold a mirror up to them, and maybe that's something that they don't really want. They also want you to know that they aren't the best at showing affection. They aren't in the best place to demonstrate any type of affection as well. Like this person's cup could be empty. But it feels like they actually don't want you to know. They could actually want to hide that from you, that this person, that they're feeling empty. They also want you to know that they do think you're overindulging, possibly something that they consider irresponsible. This person, it feels like they're sick of being independent. They're sick of not having support, and it feels like they need advice, not necessarily from you, but they're in need of good guidance. And that's something that they want you to know. Like they're not feeling confident, and they are feeling a little bit sorry for themselves right now, and they just don't have a lot of love to give. But they also feel like other people are getting in their way. possibly getting in their way of moving forward in some area of their life. These people, it doesn't feel like it's referring to you, but people in their personal lives, not including you. But in terms of other people getting in their way, this could also be about something ending or them wanting to end something in their life, possibly something impacting their mental health, physical or emotional health. And they want you to know that right now they can't think clearly, they feel confused, and because of that, they can't focus on you or your problems or what they perceive your problems might be. Even if this is like in just like a light-hearted kind of way, like it feels like they can't take on much more. And it feels like they aren't really dedicated to you at the moment. They could also want you to know that they're changing their job or career. But this could be something that they feel bad about. Ten of Swords came out to clarify. So this could be something that they consider like a bad ending. Or they're not happy that they have to find another job. And they want you to know that they are filled with apathy and negativity, and they don't want it to rub off on you. That could be why they want to keep their distance. And they want you to know that they feel like they have little value, like they're finding it hard to find value in themselves. They also feel like people, including you, don't respect them enough. And for some of you, they want you to know that they aren't good at lying or betraying people, or maybe when it comes to a specific person in their life. And they also want you to know that they do feel impatient and restless in their life. But again, like this doesn't really feel like it's about you. They just feel out of control. It feels like they desperately want to find control in their life. That was clarified by both the Emperor and the Tower. It feels like, you know, with the Tower, things are falling apart. But with the Emperor, it's like they really want to have control of the things that are going on around them. And right now, they just feel like they do not, you know. For some of you as well, like this person could also feel like you're being spiteful towards them, or in the past they felt like you were being spiteful towards them, and that's something that they're finding it hard to forgive, and that's something else that they want you to know. They also want you to know that they can be careless when they speak at times. And they want you to know that they may not mean anything by it when they are at times careless when they speak. But that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. I do hope it could be helpful, and I'm wishing you the best. All right, please take care. Bye. Hey, welcome. If you've chosen the second group, the Black Obsidian, then this reading could be for you, the person on your mind. What is it that they want you to know? Okay, so we have the Five of Cups upright, the Magician in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles upright. The last group was quite heavy as well in terms of that energy. Okay, So what do they want you to know? All right, so it feels like this person, they want you to know that they aren't as happy, confident, content, or chill as they may seem on the surface. They feel lonely and they think that you feel that way too. And they want you to know that they could want you both to give each other more attention. But it also feels like they feel conflicted about you both giving each other more attention as well. Like this person, they could feel your sadness when you're around them or when they speak to you. And they also want you to know that they have their own abandonment issues. Like this is something they've recognized. It doesn't feel like it's something that they're, trying to change or trying to really work on. Um, but another thing they want you to know is that they aren't really sure if things are going to work out between you both. They also have some regrets for how they may have treated you. Like they feel like they've disappointed you. And they want you to know that they can't like almost welcome you with open arms into their life. It feels like they want you to know that it's not that easy, or it's just something that they can't do open-heartedly right now. They also feel like you have a lot of emotional baggage. It doesn't really feel like it's anything they're judging you for, but again, like they do have conflicting feelings about you. But it doesn't really feel like it's anything you've done. It feels like it's like a personal issue that they're dealing with. Again, like it doesn't really feel like it's anything about you. Like this could be more so about their, their personal life. About the death card fell out, so it could be about them wanting to make changes. So again, like it could just be like nothing personal. On one hand, they feel you both may not be good for each other. And on the other hand, they do want you to give each other more attention. So they do feel like this back and forth in terms of their feelings for you. But it feels like they want you to know, like it feels like they want you to be clued in to how they're feeling. Like they want you to know that they are focused on the negatives in their life and they're trying to avoid any further issues. They also want you to know that they aren't really sure about their feelings for you. Um, and again, like this just feels like there are a lot of other things going on. Maybe things you are unaware of. Someone may have come back from their past and it's kind of maybe throwing them off and throwing certain areas of their life off. But that may not actually be something that they want you to know in terms of there being another person in their life that is, possibly having some type of influence on them. But another thing they want you to know though is that someone's really knocked their confidence. And that could be one of the reasons why they doubt a lot of their decisions and doubt their feelings. Another thing is that this person knocked their confidence in terms of them feeling confident about their skills. Like they could also feel like they're lacking in a lot of ways. But it feels like they also know and they've recognized that they have been acting arrogantly towards you. They don't necessarily feel bad about it. And for some of you, they may even feel you've been acting that way towards them as well. But they feel like they aren't doing enough to capture your attention. They also want you to know that they aren't the best communicator either. So this person, they could be struggling to manifest their goals and, certain dreams that they have. But that's why they're focused on themselves or trying to be focused on themselves. Like they feel like they aren't putting the skills that they have to good use and can't focus on you because of that. And that's something that they want you to know or kind of like understand. Like this person, they've been feeling pretty ungrounded and they want to work on finding more balance. And this person, they also want you to know that they do regret manipulating you or giving you the wrong impression. There's also someone in their life that they're giving more attention to, that they have to give more attention to this person. Like there could be a few people actually. This person, they could also be in a toxic relationship or connection with someone. And the crazy thing is, like this, unhealthy dynamic that they have to this person, it could make them feel even more bonded to this person. Like a part of them could like the conflict that they have with this person, And the person that you're asking about, it feels like they also want you to know that the stress it would take to be with them or to be with them isn't worth it. It feels like they subconsciously want you to know that. And this person, they could also be struggling with some other addictions as well. That's something that they do want you to know. But that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. I do hope it could be helpful and make sense. But I am wishing you all the best, all right? Please take care. Bye. Hey, welcome. If you've chosen the third group, the amethyst, then this reading is for you. The person on your mind, what is it that they want you to know? 8 of Swords upright. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Cups in reverse. All of the groups have had pretty heavy energy. But let's see what this one is about anyway. Okay. All right, so this person, they want you to know that they are holding themselves back. They don't really know how to change that. For some of you, they're holding themselves back intentionally, and they don't necessarily want to change that. For some of you, this holding back could be in regards to you specifically. For others of you, they could be holding themselves back because they don't trust themselves. And they want you to know that they could find you intimidating, or find that you want to be intimidating, even if they may not feel that way themselves, but they could feel like you're trying to come across that way. But please take whichever one makes sense. For some of you though, they could feel like you are intimidating, possibly in terms of your looks. But it feels like this person also worries about what your intentions are. Another thing they could want you to know is that they are feeling closed off to love right now. And this could be love in any way, like giving love as if like you're giving love to a family member or a friend or a lover, whatever it may be. But it feels like they do feel quite closed off to love right now. And they could also think it's best to stay away from you for a little while, or to just, how do I put this? For some of you, like they could feel like it's best to stay away from you, maybe in terms of basically anything outside of friendship or acquaintanceship. So even if you're not asking about a romantic situation, like this person could want to be your friend. Like they just don't want you to expect too much from them, like regardless of what kind of relationship you have. So they could want like for you guys to be cool, but also like, you know, like I don't know how to like a bit of distance, if that makes sense, but at the same time cool. You know, I hope that makes sense. So for example, if you're like asking about a sister, they don't want you to expect them to act like a sister, or for you to have those familiar expectations of them, if that makes sense. This person, they're also trying to restrict themselves, create boundaries for themselves, not necessarily with you, but they're doing this to help themselves, and that could impact how they, interact with you, um, how much time that they may have for you as well. Another thing they want you to know is that they are trying to be done with people controlling them and them caring what other people think. It feels like they do want you to know, though, that they are thinking negatively about you. They don't trust your intentions or other things about you. Maybe for some of you, maybe certain things that you say they may not trust as well. But yeah, they are having trouble trusting you. And the thing is, like, at first, they thought that they were being, like, paranoid about not trusting you. But now they don't feel that way. They don't feel like they're being paranoid anymore. This person, another thing they want you to know is that they don't want you to change them or their life, or to try and change them or their life. They also want you to know that they do think you could be blaming other people or them for your problems, that you should start taking accountability in their perspective. Another thing they want you to know is that they are feeling emotionally detached and drained. They could also want you to know that they think you could be in the Eight of Swords kind of energy. Maybe in an energy of, control or stagnant or dependent. For some of you, maybe insecure or fear-based. But they feel like you're in that energy because of your own choices. And another thing they want you to know is that they do feel like you are being selfish. Like they could feel that you want the people, also people in your life, to be subservient to you, and that you could be abusing your power. And for some of you, like I guess only take this if it makes sense, but they could think you're maybe quite abusive and unfair in general. But yeah, they want you to know that they aren't mature enough yet, maybe for something that you could want them for. So they kind of want you to know that they are still growing, developing. Another reason that they don't kind of want you to expect too much from them as well. They also want you to know that they don't want you to expect them to be kind or go out of their way for you. And they also want you to know that they're not really open to sharing their life with you or anyone for now. And this could be just like information about their life, or it could be about actually kind of physically, spending time with you or another person. But yeah, they are feeling quite closed off. And that could be the way they want to keep it for a minute, you know? But that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. I do hope it can make sense and be helpful if it did resonate for you. But I am wishing you all the best, all right? Please take care. Bye.